An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Texas Longhorns and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quarterback may change this route. Now here's Manning. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Manning dumps it off in the flats. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He's got him. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And that is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Right on target this time.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football, and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Now adjusting. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab in their space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
They've already converted one 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown!
Some bullshit, nigga.
Into the end zone for 6. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Art's going to spin it again. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Levin. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fires on the move. A strike downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Slings it downfield. Oh, man.
It's a fucking pick, nigga.
Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2. And, man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Skips away from pressure. Finds a man on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct.
He caught it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To throw, it's Levin. Trying to bull his way in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he's going to bring this one out. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Levin. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And there is little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double-teamed, right? Because he's right there, and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this.
Going to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him.
He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Got his man on the right. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet balk.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will give him the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man downfield. Made a defender miss. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Looking to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Now from inside the red zone. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
All right, you got to be careful here.
That's the second time, nigga.
Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now.
Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing Manning. Looking for a deep man. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Brown. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Fourth down, Manning. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
This game give you some bullshit, but I can't get an open fucking dot, nigga.
It's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation. And he
snags it, and he's open. And he's brought down after a nice game. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the move. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. Intercepted deep in his own end.
My fucking demon. My fucking demon.
He's at the 10. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Fires one high and deep. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Arch Madness. He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
Again, it's Brown. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the 1st down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Starting to feel a little pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
Hits the open man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Berry. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for a man. It's Levitt. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So this gets a bit more challenging on third and goal after the untimely false start, which brings to mind, are there timely false starts? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure three here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm into this game right now.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He really needs to get away a good kick here. Now on the return. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly. Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. To throw, Manning. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in, and he's got to turn it loose. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 for the first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Here's Arts to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, hitting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
What, nigga?
Third down from the gun, Manning. He's going to fire deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw.
And give it back to
all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers.
Give it back to our page.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. They'll go with Frazier. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. In your own territory, fourth down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. On first down, Nate Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Stockton. And the defense, got him at the 27.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the... It's complete! Gets it in! Touchdown, Texas! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early,
yeah, you gotta be careful.
Is going
yo, god damn.
In the stands, and the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Somebody gonna be dressed as Wreck-It Ralph. I'm gonna dress myself up as Fix-It Felix. These kids just fuck up, and I gotta fix everything.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
It's just destruction.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Ooh.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They give it to him again. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we break it up in the second.
Oh, yeah, she didn't destroy all of it. Yeah, you about to destroy the rest of it. Sorry, let's turn the volume up.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Turns it loose.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't get there fast enough.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence and a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Woo.
Got his man down the middle, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you and make big plays.
God damn.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. Here's Manning to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker.
Snagged it, and there's running room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance.
You gotta pick that nigga up, B.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
Hey, stop it, stop it.
His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Arch is going to throw for it.
Oh, he dropped it. No, you don't need that.
That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed.
Nah, you gotta hold that. Damn, B, that hurt.
The defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Now try to move the sticks with Brown. On the move at the 30.
Oh, man.
Carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, relax. Relax.
He's away from the pressure, going to his left. And to the end zone.
Relax.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Should have been.
The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal.
Oh, God damn. Like, bro, push that nigga back, nigga. Don't let that nigga bully you, bro. The fuck?
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
And the extra point splits the upright. football skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
You get that? Yes, sir.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. All the way back. Touchdown, Texas. Well, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Look at that. Yeah, but that's... As I said, hey, bro. One.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. I see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
What? Of course he still got it.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. That's why
Damn, dude. That's a ball.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the right receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man,
hey,
that's
bro.
frustrating for a defense.
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The official says no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Caught by Williams on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example.
That's a competition. Everything is competition.
Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards.
It's either you the best, you're a loser.
Really nice job of executing.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense. But coming in the offense, man.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for the
relax.
Frazier again.
Oh, wow. He was able to roll out.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. Maybe finishing.
Finding some room. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for the responsibility.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. And it's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, with the broken tackle. Okay, of course. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I got there late. Shit hurt. Fuck.
Really nice job of smarting by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking for the...
My God!
And he is finding wide open defenders
oh my God.
all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Under fire.
Under fire, for real.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback
Hey,
to feel
bro, come on.
comfortable. Man,
Oh,
he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a
If you
better
do it
job.
properly, that wouldn't happen.
Well behind the sticks on second down. Manning unloads it left. Complete left side, Coleman. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. He's going to take a shot.
So,
And he will score! Touchdown, Longhorn!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
let your sisters,
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Here's a heat. Going long. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Did you get help from this
Man, he
out?
almost throws another one. Man, I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a non-profit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless, it's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. This offense has it with really good field position. Manning with the play fake. Fires quickly. Gain right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Throwing Manning.
Oh my God. I didn't see that stand again.
Got some room to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
That nigga jersey was blending in with the turf. I swear to God it was.
And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown.
I didn't even see that.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
What happened with that?
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up the onside kick. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with.
You take that. Take that. All right.
Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be tackled right at the 32 and a pretty good job on the return to set up his offense. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
March Madness. Makes the grab into the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage. He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Again, it's Brown. He gets Gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down.
And man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? You try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the 1st down, continuing to possess the ball here in the 4th quarter with the lead.
And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kick is in the air. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there. They swarm him under for no gain. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Looking left. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Touchdown, Texas! Took it all the way back to the house.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Bounces through the end zone. That's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Got his man. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now
he'll take a shot.
Wow.
It all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. Pick picks up the first down. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Smothers. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Going to the ground.
Come on.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Fires to the middle.
Oh.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Manning.
Got locked in, dude.
4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. I guess they're just trying to build up their stats. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they've been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive.
I'm going to get this first chip. I want a chip. I'm going to get off this game, but before I get off this motherfucker, I want a chip. That's hopefully I make it. I make it to the playoffs. That's the question. I don't even know if I made it. I made it to the playoffs. Yeah, I made it to the playoffs. Let's go. I'm about to roll point. Then we're going to start this motherfucker. Can I have peanut butter and jelly? No. I'm just gonna see that bowl on the floor somewhere. What's going on? I better not be bothering her with that phone.
Matchup here today with
tablet,
sides filling the stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting to the sideline. Holly?
As I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game, the coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I'm challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Using his legs on the scramble.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line again, moves the chains for a first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Buying time, moving to his left. Past the 30. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create second down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in, staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage.
He's got space.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line.
Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, stops just short of the 25.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return on the athleticism from this secondary.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Extending the play now. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's Moore. He's escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot on the final play of the opening quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Needs a completion here on 4th down. There's contact on the throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Davison. A quick shoot. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off with a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
He had the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hill. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. He's off the ball for 31.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, you can see exactly what they're trying to do. Remember, they received the kick to start the 3rd quarter, so they're trying to go down, get a score before half, and cut into this big lead. But now their defense has to really bow up. A score here going the other direction, and this thing is out of control.
Caught quickly. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Across the 30. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Fresh set it out to the offense. First down. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to...
Yeah, GG's, nigga.
A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas Longhorns against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we're looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting out.
Over the middle, it's Harris. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
In the shotgun, handoff inside. And that one produces a decent gain.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. There's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense. Now the Longhorns will use their first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Levin. Wide open downfield. Open field ahead. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pocket collapsing.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Zips it down the middle. He hauls it in to the 15, still going. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I'll tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. It was out of bounds, but they moved it across the 30.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Say thank you.
Scanning the field. It's Levin. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going down.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Over the middle and incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Time for one more play here in the quarter.
Hey, Madison, one more thing. Can you pour Haley some juice?
Handing off on the draw play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball right near the 15.
This is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wide grab down the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is quick.
He's got a crease. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Back to pass. It's 11. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Having a running back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is such a weapon. Here, this route over the middle, the defense sinks. It's an easy completion, and then you pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Berry. And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage? On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man, it's Berry. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain, and that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's 11. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Berry. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that.
Check on Lauren.
Credit to this defense. They're playing with great.
Wow.
Push into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go and make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Manning. Bringing pressure.
No, this game is full of it, bro.
He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back for that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Sees an opening. As the first down is still going. You bring him down, and he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Longhorns looking to keep this drive going.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught in the back of the end zone, but he couldn't quite get a foot down. Incomplete.
Boy, this is a heck of a throw and a really good effort here on the outside, but they just can't get the feet down, just out of bounds out of the back of the end zone.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Running back grabs it on a screen. It was out of bounds, but they move it across the 30.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. This is a solid play for them. It's a manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play call.
Quick throw to the left.
It's in my phone.
This quarterback better calm down in a hurry. He is making ill-advised throws. And
go put some on the TV for your sisters.
Back-to-back series now with an interception.
Put on some music on
He's got to
YouTube.
get something that is safer and easier to complete. This offensive coordinator better help him out because he is not seeing the field very well.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Timeout taken by Texas. The offense starts with a short field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You want to try with that?
Longhorns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed to the running back. Lucini able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes. You get a nice stop.
Third down play for this offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
On the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about...
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. Stop right near midfield, it'll be a first down.
The key to this concept is the tight end running through the middle of the defense. That's what clears out the middle of the field. So as the quarterback is finding the back out of the backfield on the angle route, watch out for the tight end right down the middle later in the game.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The Red Raiders come to the line in a hurry-up.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
And the junior with a one.
Some bullshit, nigga.
I continue to be impressed by this quarterback. This throw is a big-time throw because it's a tight window. It's man coverage against this wide receiver who's on the corner route. And the quarterback has to know he's got to throw the...
Got an opening here. He's got the first and still going. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
I know it can be so frustrating giving up those long runs, and clearly they want to do a better job in run defense, but now you've got an opportunity to force a field goal. This defense needs to bow their neck and keep them out of the end zone.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Launching one to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, and you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. First play, taking a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas, as they answer with their first score of the game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Again, makes it second and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
That's reeled in. It's Dickey. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They make the tackle.
That not being a pick is crazy. Throw it right to this nigga.
In the red zone.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's Texas Tech on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd. He's short.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Smothers. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Powers into the end zone.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use your legs, that opens up some space for the offense. And here the quarterback finds it and gets himself into the end zone.
And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Hammond. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Red Raiders come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And the PAT is good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Holy cow, Chris. This feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes it back 100. My goodness. That is an enormous play in this game and will totally change the momentum going forward.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks it. Now here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believed they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And the catch is made at the 25. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's how you finish a play.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created.
Intercepted in the end zone. At the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40.
Chris, it's one of the things I really love about this quarterback is his awareness. As he's on the outside, he knows exactly where the chains are, where he needs to get to in order to move them and create a first down. And then the best part, being an old quarterback, I can tell you, don't take an extra hit. He gets himself out of bounds. He does not take the extra hit. This guy is so good.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big
There you go, fellas. There you go, y'all. Got my first chip. Finally get the fuck off this shit. I'll be back on this shit later. Who that? Who in that kitchen? Comes from the goddamn door, no. Let me see, do we got a championship? Because me personally, that shit don't mean shit if you don't got a chip. You got all those wins and you got no chip. Nah, I need a chip. Fuck you talking about? I need a chip. For the Shamdir. I don't see YouTube DJ. That nigga died, yo. Look at that. We're officially a soft year.